Hello dear students, myself Supriyo sir and you are welcome in Ambition Chemistry classes. In today's video, I am going to teach you some important tricks to learn A block elements of the periodic table. This is a picture of a total periodic table. And to learn the total periodic table is a terrible task, but it can be very easy and interesting if you make them simple. I have already uploaded simple tricks for learning S, P and D block elements in the YouTube. And for your convenience, I am sharing the respective links in the description box. Please go and check it. The elements for which last electron goes into f orbital is called A block elements, and they are also known as inner transition elements. A block elements are of two types, Lanthanoid series or 4F series. There are 14 elements in this series from cerium to lutetium, and they show very much similarities with lanthanum. So these 14 elements are also known as lanthanoid elements. And for these elements, valence electron goes into 4f orbital. So they are also known as 4f series. Actinoid series or 5f series. There are 14 elements in this actinoid series from thorium to lawrencium, and all these 14 elements shows very much similarities with actinum. So these 14 elements are known as actinoid series, and for these 14 elements valence electron goes into 5f orbital. So these elements are also known as 5f series element. The lanthanoid elements are cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium. Since lanthanoid series is a long series of 14 elements, so for our convenience, we are going to divide them into three small groups. The first group for the lanthanoid series is cerium to samarium, and the elements are cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium and samarium. And the mnemonics for this segment is: country's parliament announced new policy for social media. Countries for cerium, parliament for praseodymium, new for neodymium, policy for promethium, social media for samarium. The second segments of the lanthanoid elements are europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium and holmium. And the mnemonics for this segment elements is: every girl prefers taxi for daily hopping. Every for europium, girl for gadolinium, taxi for terbium, daily for dysprosium, hopping for holmium. The third segment of the lanthanoid elements are erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium. And the mnemonics for this segment is: easy to make your books lovely. Easy for erbium, to make for thulium, your books for ytterbium, lovely for lutetium. And the elements of the actinoid series are thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, fermium, mendelevium, nobelium, lawrencium. The actinoid series is also a long series of 14 elements, so for our convenience we are going to divide them into 3 small segments. And the elements for the first segment are thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium and plutonium. And the mnemonics for this segment is 3 planets: Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. 3 for thorium, planets for protactinium, Uranus for uranium, Neptune for neptunium and Pluto for plutonium. And the second segments of the actinoid series elements are americium, curium, berkelium and californium. And the mnemonics for this segment is American City Berkeley is in California. American for americium, City for curium, Berkeley for berkelium and California for californium. And the elements for the last segment of the actinoid series are einsteinium, fermium, mendelevium, nobelium and lawrencium. And the mnemonics for this segment is Einstein, Fermi, Mendeleev were Nobel laureates. Einstein for einsteinium, Fermi for fermium, Mendeleev for mendelevium, Nobel for nobelium, laureates for lawrencium.